Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Ratchet Clank time. If you skipped ahead to this episode without finishing the rest. Hang on. Where'd my phone go? That's not good, is it? Hang on. Anyway, so yeah, I did finish the arena and all the other stuff. Ah, fuck, I'll look for it later. Yeah, but I kind of feel bad, but I don't know where I put it at. I got so fucking tired during that last little bit, so you really didn't miss a lot, to be fair. We did end up finishing the first main champion, all 3 cups, so that's done. We now have access to the Constructo shotgun. We got Buzz Saw, or whatever the fuck it's called again. What else? A few other guns and what have you, but that's mainly about it. Got, like, Zircon upgraded. Stuff of that nature. But yeah, I got so tired, man. I had to do something. I had to just, as lame as it sounds, I had to just lay down and just fucking sleep. Well, nap in this case. I mean, I was down there for like maybe an hour or so. I was kind of in and out of reality a little bit, to be fair. Because I kept kind of like drooping back into being awake and then drooping back right back into being asleep. And kind of like a halfway sort of thing, it seemed like. And then I started hearing voices, and then I was like, okay, well, I should probably get up and find out what the fuck I'm hearing. Of course, there was nothing, but I don't want to spook anybody. I'm just saying, like, I think that's just a case of, I'm not sure what it is, but I think it's just like my brain trying to, my brain's hearing things, and it's making shit up. But then again, I could just be still, like, slightly half asleep, so that's my guess. I wasn't exactly scared. It was more like, ugh, man, I probably should get up then, because, like, if I'm hearing things, maybe it might be a good idea to get up. So, oh, now my brain kind of slightly hurt there for a second. That's not good either. What the hell do you want? Depends on what the reward is, and are you gonna give? Oh, why can't you skip this? I guess you kind of can, or can you? I think you have to watch it. God damn it! Hang on. Oh. I probably should have read what the hell he was trying to sell me, or what he was trying to give me at first before I decided to say, nah, I'm good, Chief. Oh well. We got another big giant ship on the way. We have new weapons now? Yeah, we have kinetic demolishers. Pulse cannons, impaler missiles, kinetic demolishers. That's a hell of a name for that. Alright, Korthos Beta, here we go. So, yet another puzzle map. I don't know why boxes fall over. I think that has something to do with, I've always kind of just guessed, that has something to do with the camera making that happen. Not that the camera is like a Mario 64 type camera, but maybe just a tiny little bit has like that little bit of an effect on things. I don't know. By the way, do keep in mind that sometimes there are extra stuff that you can find on these planets. Or, I mean, on these moons. And the game will tell you that as well. They won't usually tell you where they're at unless... Well, I think they can tell you where they're at. I think with Map-O-Matic that might help. Which reminds me, we have Box Breaker now. We did. What happened to it? Why does it just not work? I don't know. So I assume there might be some people that might not have watched the arena stuff, which I don't blame you. I have nothing really wrong with doing arena stuff myself. I'm just saying that I wouldn't be surprised if someone was like, I'm skipping on that one. I'm not watching that. So you might be unfamiliar with the whole shield system. And I even have the shrapnel upgrade for the bombs and stuff like that. I've tried to jump in here without trying to do the whole thing before, but they made it kind of hard to do that, so yes. I think this is the last... Wait. To get into this little area, I think there... Because I think there is something... Oh, there is something in here. I just kind of assumed that we'd probably have to do some crazy jumping from another thing to another thing and then go from there, but I guess... No, I think it just opens straight up. What's this give me again? What is this? Oh, yeah, the Omni Gasket. So like I was mentioning before, like this game will tell you that there are other stuff on the map. Well, okay, I think they tell you things on the map, but I mean, so when you're on a moon, there's that little landing pad thing that's green right there. That means that you have not finished all objectives. Whether it be side things, or you haven't gotten every collectible. It doesn't care about whether or not there's enemies or not. It mostly cares about the fact that collectible-wise, you're not done. I could have sworn you could do L3 and R3 to kind of just peek at the map. Or would that just be considered cheating at this point? Game. No, I think you hit select. Yep. And then use right stick to move it, which is obnoxious. So that's how you get into there. Now we gotta figure out how to get up there. That's, I think, our first problem that we're gonna have to deal with right now is figuring that out. I don't know. I don't know. I couldn't see anything that would lend itself to being like a jump panel or anything like that of the sort. Because here's these, but that didn't do anything. That didn't change much. Might as well follow the trail and see maybe there's something in the middle of it that might lead me there, or there's something else. God, that's weird looking at everything on the outside being upside down. I hate it. It bothers me. Scares the shit out of me, man. I'm spooked when it comes to space stuff. Space and water. I can play things in space and I can play things in water. But it does tend to kind of give me a little bit more of a icky feeling. Depending on how things look, I guess. And this right here on the map, I believe, is telling me where the next thing I'm supposed to get to is. But the problem is I can't get to that pad because... Okay, we need to ramp up... Okay, we need to ramp up to that. So then how do we get inside there then? Because that doesn't look like there's a pad. Is that a bounce pad right there I'm seeing? I just can't tell if that's what that is. Is that a possibility? Well, yes. Guys, I apologize for being this stupid, but I kind of just half expected that this thing was going to lead me into this, or that whole platform was just going to be all about getting into here, and not necessarily about getting around the other way, I believe, so... Oops. I believe that these guys are probably the same XP as they are in the arena, too, which sucks. Which basically means, once again, we're not going to get very much out of this. I don't think you need to take down the fence to bounce on the pad, but it makes it to where it's an easier shortcut back into it, so it's worth doing it. I forgot that this one moves, but that's okay, because look, we made it. Yeah, seeing things like upside down or horizontal, like in the distance, kind of fucks with my head, and I'm like, ooh, makes me feel weird. I think the bounce pad takes us back to the ship. I would hope. That way I don't have to do all that traveling, which is not very far, to be fair. But anyway, yes, now that the what do you call it? The landing site thingy is blue, we should be done with everything on this planet. We're good to go. We're clean. Let's get out of here. There's a couple more moons I kind of want to do. I know I'm sort of just wasting time, I guess, but doing moons can help a little bit. Alright, so this weapon right here that I'm using, I think it looks like it ricochets. So, it does the same thing as like your normal blasters do, but this time with an extra little bit of hint of, let's hit something else in the head. And talking about things that are reflecting, it probably is time to do Jack 3, isn't it? Because holy shit, it might not be a bad idea. And of course, if I'm going to do Jack 3, we probably should also do some Slide 3 so I can finally finish off that damn series. Will I be doing Jack X? Possibly. Would I do Sly 4? No. I don't plan on doing Sly 4. Now, Ratchet, though, I plan on doing as many Ratchets as I possibly can. Or, you know, that I kind of want to do. Hopefully that counts as defeat for them and not just me. As I blew his ass up. I don't think it does. We're over here. Let's go do some moons, I guess. I understand that this might be really, really boring to watch. And I totally get that. But while I'm here in this sector, the more moons I do, the more cool stuff we're going to eventually get. At least, that's kind of the idea. I'm going to try not to waste too much time by breaking things and doing all that crap, because really at the end of the day, who cares about getting, well, bolts too much? Because like in all technicality, I can get bolts from a lot of different places for just the main campaign. Bolts only ever become a problem when you're in challenge mode and you need stuff. Or when you need armor, if you need an upgrade or whatever. Ah, fuck these guys. Might as well take them out, I guess, while I'm here. One thing I don't like about the moons, though, is because it has that different, strange sense of gravity, it does mess with your shots a little bit, so sometimes you'll be aiming at something and you'll be trying to shoot them down, and it won't hit because your bullets will just go downward instead of going the way you want it to. There might be a possibility that there's definitely something here. Well, then again, the minimap does show like a bunch of different dots. Sometimes that's a person you can talk to. Sometimes it's just a goddamn gold bolt, so I guess they do show you those. Cool. Is that it? No, we're still not done? How? But see, this is the thing this is the guy you can talk to. Oh, yeah, okay, you know what? Yeah, sure, why not? I'll do whatever. Oh. You want me to make some hollow boards, or, I mean, some competitor ships disappear then, huh? Okay. I could do that. I'll be a thumb for you. Yeah, see right there? That's just a guy. So, it being a dot basically signifies that there's something of interest, but that doesn't always mean that that thing of interest is going to be anywhere useful for you. Now, what annoys the shit out of me, though, is I see this green on my map, and I'm like, oh, great, well, I still haven't finished that one yet. And then I'm going to pop up and then notice, like, there's still a thing I haven't exactly finished, so I might end up getting confused with what's done and what's not done. That could happen. But, hey, we have the side quest. The side quest, I really should have just spent time enjoying myself today. I can do that tomorrow, technically, too. Not that I don't enjoy doing my Let's Play stuff right now, because like, I'm still technically playing a game, but there's a lot of just different things I've been wanting to do. And now would be the time to do it. But here I am, just not doing said thing that I probably should be doing instead. Again, nothing really inherently wrong with me doing a Let's Play right now, just, you know. I've got a lot of RPG stuff I've been going through, and I kind of want to continue to do that so I can complete my backlog. At least even just a little bit. I did beat Final Fantasy 16. That was like sort of the start of, I guess, the RPG backlog problem. But I haven't finished a single one after. The RPGs are pretty damn long. Who would have guessed? Look at this Crash 4 bullshit. I'm an idiot. Probably should just have Zircon out, but Zircon disappears every time I go back into the ship, so might not be worth having him right now. Oh, of course. Well, there should be a checkpoint, probably. I'm starting to think I might have fucking fleas or something. God damn. I'm always scratching my goddamn head, or I got dandruff or lice. Who knows? I don't even know. I think it's just a tick. Not like an actual physical tick, but I fucking hope not. I think they're nasty. It could just be one of my little ticks that I have, where it's like, I just get the feeling of wanting to scratch my head. Like, I'm not, there's nothing wrong with me, just I want to scratch my head. I want to do something. I'm finicky. You know? I gotta do something with my hands all the time. God damn it. This is fucking annoying. Speaking of annoying, I'm turning into LTG as we speak, just constantly scratching my fucking head. Maybe I'm nervous, I don't know. What do I have to be nervous about? Who knows? I don't know! It's annoying. Life is very annoying. Seems to be the case a lot of the time. I keep thinking that I know which one's going to pop up, and then I'm wrong. And then I pay the price for it. This is a fucking puzzle that a 5-year-old can solve. And I'm over here like, I don't understand where to jump. How do you not understand this? It's not that complicated. Holy hell. I really am struggling today. I forgot to show off the Constructo shotgun. Well, here's what it does. It's ass. And I hate the noise it makes. It just exists. What more do you want from me? I wouldn't say that it's ass. I just do not like the noise. As I can hear it in my head right now. Making that weird sort of non-shotgun-y noise that it makes. That I just don't like. You know, because I am on PS3, maybe it is a good idea just to do Sly 3. Wait, that's on PS5 as well. The fuck am I talking about? Why would I do it on PS3 when I can do it on a 5? Might not be a bad idea. I'm sure you guys probably wouldn't mind as well. Be like, oh wow, a Ratchet and Jack thing going on. Sweet. And then maybe Alex will do Jack X. Because we know for a damn fact he's not doing Thieves in Time. At least I don't plan on it. I probably won't, but who knows. Still a possibility. I'd rather try to finish the game myself first at some point. I had that one coming. I deserve that one, actually. And that's what I get for being an idiot. Lord Forsalon. Alright, so we still need the ability to hail ships. And I think, if I remember correctly, this was the planet that we were on before. Because I do have the Zoni. So that's a good way to kind of tell. That is taking out the competitor's cargo, right? No, that's a different guy. I don't know what these are. I think these are just for bolts. I was going to say, like, there's no way in hell I got 100,000 bolts out of that. Sometimes in Ratchet games, at least I've noticed, especially on the PS3 versions, they tend to randomly, like, quote-unquote, delete your bolts. But what it actually does is, it doesn't really delete the bolts, per se. It just more so puts you back at 0 until you've recollected. I guess we probably have to shoot these things. You just kind of recollect them. Or whenever you collect another set of bolts, it just brings all the ones that went back to 0 back. I don't know. It's been a Ratchet thing for a bit. I don't think it's just a me thing. I think it happens to plenty of people, but I've noticed at least in my playthroughs, this typically seems to happen. Alright, well cool. Well, that mission's over with, I think. Probably. If I had some subtitles to tell me what's... Okay, so it's just done. I don't have to go back. I don't have to talk to the guy, nothing. Alright, cool. Oh, we do have ship tether. Okay. I wasn't paying attention to that at all. Well, that was the whole reason I think... Well, we went to get the key. Right? I guess while we're out here, before I get too far ahead of myself, let's go back and do some tether missions real fast. So I can get that stuff over with. And I already talked to this guy, right? Because I forget what he wanted, but he wanted... No, he wanted me to find him the thing. That's right, that's right. Honestly, again, I like this aspect of Ratchet Clank in Time. I think this whole, like, running around planets and then doing silly little side stuff is not that bad. I guess I don't get the reward if I don't just let him talk to me. Oh. I always got more... Wait, hold on. I'm getting confused on who's who now. I think the moon guy... Oh. Okay, so now we're doing towing business. You got it. Yeah, I just got confused with who was who. I literally forgot that fast what the fuck I was doing. So you say you want me to tow this? You said there's 2 of them. So, of course there is. And you can't shoot while in tether, by the way, so... It's not a big deal. And then as long as you just let go of square, I think anywhere close to the landing area, it should be fine. Ouch. I had that one coming. There's a guy we're going to have to tow back to the arena complex. And then I'll hop on, I think, that brown moon right there on the way back. I think that's where the guy who wanted that little part that I found was at. So... Wait, did these things not drop off, or am I confused? Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. Because there's like another... I was going to say, there's like another guy out here. Just all the way over here that I can probably go tow or something. So I think he's just an extra guy to go pick up. Yep, sure can. Thing is, you have to... What annoys the hell out of me is that, like, I have to wait. Sorry about that. My thing's making noise. Oh my fucking god! Are you kidding me with this game? Like, I have to wait for them to get done with their dialogue. And then I have to say yes, and then I have to wait for their dialogue to finish completely for me to even do anything. See what I mean? Look how fucking annoying that is. Ugh. Alright. I was gonna say, where's your home? Is it like the actual planet, or... Nope. Then again, like I said, believe it or not, I actually do like doing this type of stuff. I don't mind doing side quests if I like the game enough for that to work. And hey, I love seeing things just be checked off on my map. Yeah, if you're in the vicinity of a moon or whatever the case, typically they just say, alright, you did it, good job. It's close enough. And now for this guy, I got his part. Oh. So we're doing another mission, but then who needed the thing? Who needed the, Unless he gave it to me when I picked... I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, I see. Okay. Now we're doing the opposite side. Or no, now we're building them up. Am I really this tired? Am I really this dumb? Because I am really not paying attention to what the hell's happening. Like, who's doing what and where. Clearly, I'm not paying attention at all. Alright, so where do we go? Where do you want me to take them to, then? Oh, I guess the battle complex, maybe? Or is that spot over here? I'm guessing probably... No, this is a spot where they want me to designate it to drop off at. So there you go. Now I guess I just go find another thing to pick... Oh, there's 3 of them? Oh my god, dude. Yeah, sometimes I'll admit that this shit gets a little bit irritating. And I don't know if starting another side quest or not is going to cause this one to disappear. I want to say no, but I'm not sure. Yeah, we really are just doing side quest mod stuff today, aren't we? Great. That'd be great if I was doing a live stream of this instead of just doing... Oh, great. No. No, no, no. This is not going to work out. I'm sure by the time that I like... Well, actually, no, I can slip past. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I mean, he'll probably turn around because it doesn't matter. If you're in the vicinity, they'll attack you regardless. But as long as I'm quick and fast about it, I can just drop it off right here and just ignore these guys. Although, I think taking them out might be the best idea. But I'm not really sure if taking them out actually ends them off for good or not, because that's the thing I'm worried about. Because I'm genuinely not sure if they disappear forever. And I wouldn't be surprised if they don't. It'd be really annoying. I mean, it'd be one way to kind of have space battles as a constant thing to get money, I guess. And if you just really wanted to do space battles. Because at least in space battles like these, you can get double the bolts. Which is helpful, but... Okay, really, realistically, by how much? How much are we really going to be getting from this? Like, Probably not very many, right? Not very many bolts. And a vulnerability on top of that. Good. Where's the guy? Yeah, you better run, dick-ass. Cha-ching. Dead. Great. Sure, we got a few stragglers left, but that's okay. They'll fuck off and disappear eventually anyway. I know, I'm wasting so much time here. At least, hey, the brown moon's done. That's a word. The brown moon. Having to sit through all the dialogue again and again and again is just obnoxious. And that shouldn't be the case. I gotta clean up my desk bad. Get something wet and fucking wipe it down, because it's just... Got a few spots that are sticky, and I don't like that. I don't know if you can end up actually fighting this guy or not. Like, in the arena. Oh yeah, this is what he means by Sirius the cheat will do whatever. And yet another 20-ship fight. Oh boy. My favorite thing. In the whole wide world. God damn. Yeah, we should probably get back to doing main quest stuff for a little bit, because I don't mind doing this stuff. The problem is, commentary starts to kind of weigh down a little bit because of it. Because there's nothing happening besides the same old nonsense of doing whatever it is I'm doing. I think there's only maybe, hopefully, one fight out of all of it, but I'm pretty sure there's two. I'm guessing, I'm just... I don't know, something tells me there's probably going to be a second one right after. Close. I think you can drop them off right here and it's fine. You don't have to get that close to it. Alright, cool. So that's done with. Let's just go. The Samaritan. Helping out, I think, an entire... I think that is only just for, like, an entire area. Also, I know I've already done all the tether stuff, but why not? Why not do just a few extras? Just because. Alright, done. Now on to the actual main planet. So, if you're watching this episode for the sake of watching me do something, well, then I'm sorry. There's not much happening, I guess. Seriously, where the hell did they put that phone at? I must have brought it upstairs or something. I just forgot I did. It's possible. It's not in my pocket. Oh, this planet. I remember this one. Yeah, hopefully nobody texts me during this, because that would suck. That'd be pretty awful. No one ever does. To be fair. Was there a skill point for breaking every piece of ice, or was that just only TOD? Which reminds me, by the way, I've never ever, in my entire life, my entire existence, have I ever gotten every skill point in TOD. Because there's just skill points that just feels like it doesn't work. Turning everyone to a penguin, and also making everybody dance with a Groovitron. Now... it is tedious, it is annoying, but I feel like I've done that a couple of times. No, I mean, I feel like I've done each of those two skill points once. That's what I mean to say. Which is not the same thing as doing it multiple times. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I tried doing it once before, and I don't know how bad... I mean, I really don't... there's no counter to keep track of things either, so I don't know how bad I fucked everything up, but I'm sure I fucked up a lot of things. The good news is we get to now fight the nefarious guys once again, so this ought to be interesting. Because at least they'll give me some thing to do and have XP for. Speaking of XP, a nice little bit of an XP boost right there. That was nice. Sorry, once again, seem to be lacking in commentary today. Goddamn. I don't like when that happens, because I bitch and moan about it all day, too. It's like, oh man, my commentary sucks. And that's the only thing I end up talking about. Which is not good. Cairo Mines. What more can I say besides, oh, God forbid. It's a mine glove. Or you could argue it's a bomb glove archetype. But it's essentially a thing that just freezes enemies in place. At least it targets them, too. It's really not all that bad. Surprisingly. But yet you still have to worry about the whole putting them down, setting them up, and dealing with them that way. So. And you guys know me. I'm not the biggest fan when it comes to putting down, setting things down and then slightly putting them back up. What? No. Setting things down and letting them do their job. I guess I'm not really good at that. Did he get frozen? Wait, when the fuck did it... Did I launch another one? I just didn't know it. I did. Also, I think this thing has a snap to it, which is helpful, actually. Super helpful. I'm glad they have that. You should never have quit dental school. I wonder if we end up fighting that guy. I'm sure we probably do. Speaking of which, goddamn. There's a lot of people to fight. And we're even getting nice little bits of XP, too, with it, so. Thank goodness. I'm sure blowing... Yep, these guys, even blowing these assholes up gives me just a little bit, which is nice. A good amount, I should say. Not just a little bit. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. The reason why I don't tend to like this planet is because I don't like the way it looks. It's very... It's too light bluish, even though I like the color light blue a lot, but... I don't like the mixing of purple and blue and yellow here and there. It just kind of grosses me out. I don't care much for it. Zircon, I swear to God, you look like an enemy for a second. Scared the living hell out of me. And now I gotta talk to more NPC bastards, and now I gotta do all this shit. Okay, great. But at least I get the free zoning, so I guess that's cool. And thankfully, the gadgets don't take up any room on your quick select, so that's awfully nice of them, too. I don't think we can do anything with that just yet. We're gonna have to do this, I guess. Oh, okay. I thought it was full for a second, because it looked like it was shooting, didn't it? Or I'm just that dumb. I don't know. I guess I really do need to go back to sleep, because holy hell. Alright, so I see what the puzzle is here. We're going to have to do everything. At least the water thing is not all that bad for a gadget. I don't like using it. I don't like dealing with it, but at least it's not completely terrible. And again, they have gadgets not attached to the quick select, which is nice. It's fast enough. I'm just a little whiny baby. What the, okay, now I'm getting pissed. I don't know why the fuck they're doing that for. Or why they were... Why it was water. Thankfully the game does tell you which one you have. So. Okay. And then I gotta do one last torque crank. That's what I think Ratchet's most likely doing. I would guess. He's doing what he should be doing. Make sure it's completely cranked. Okay. And yet another one of these grind rail sections. You like grind rails and Crash? Even though Crash didn't really do grind rails until, like, I think Crash 4. So, there's that. I mean, I guess there's the minecart section from Wrath of Cortex, but I wouldn't really consider that a grind rail. A rind grail, as one would call it. Surprisingly enough, I do also feel like the charge boots are a little bit better than having Clank. Because of this, mainly because of the flying, like the glide. It feels like they got it just right when they came to the charge boots. It's just the right speed. It covers just the right distance and all that. Because I feel like sometimes in some Ratchet games they don't really get it perfect. But at least for this one I feel like they probably did a pretty decent job at doing that. Not to mention, you could do the classic turn them on and off again. And another Zony, too. Holy hell. And he's gone. Okay, cool. Or not. Just gonna move slightly to the left. Oh, I forgot that we get XP from that, too. Let's jump back here and see what's going on. Oh, it's a hollow plan. I thought that said... I thought it was like, oh, you get it. You got it complete. Oh, wait, that's back down here. Wrong direction. But we got the hollow plan. There's only 10. Holy hot damn. We'll most likely end up getting all of them. And I wouldn't mind getting all the gold bolts. I don't know if that's going to happen. I mean, I did all the gold bolts for the reboot one. So... I mean, realistically, there's nothing wrong with doing that. What the fuck is that? What is over there? What's the point of this? Oh, there's a gold bolt over there. It would explain it. Might as well grab it while I'm here before I forget to do it, because I will forget to do it. Because I'm very good at forgetting to do things all the time. Very nice. Alright. Maybe I should get back to doing Crash 4, huh? I'm sure there's a lot of things people are probably wanting me to get back to finishing. I mean, there's Crash to the Titans still. I mainly stopped doing it because at the time I was getting kind of slightly bored at the very end of it. Slightly bored. I wasn't bored of it, just like... I want to go play something else. Now I can do all that over again, don't I? Well, we come back here. I think it was worth the wait. Or worth doing it, I guess. Alright, cool. Well, we got some cool stuff out of that, so... But that was just an extra area then, wasn't it? Oh. Oh, damn. I guess so. Shit. No, is it? It is. I think it was. Well, I mean, we came back to the ship. That's pretty obvious that that's the beginning of the level. I'm surprised that crates do come back after death. That's not very normal, is it? When can you please fucking release the damn buzz blades already? Holy cock, guys. Stop putting the damn thing on pre-order for so fucking long. Funny enough, I pre-ordered the Nostalgia Critic plush from Oni. And that was like, I think when they announced it, I went and I pre-ordered it. And it's been like, I don't know how long since that was a video. I think, to be fair, that was probably a couple months ago when they did it. But it feels like fucking forever, dude. Like, holy shit. One of the other things I pre-ordered ended up coming in around like April. I think I pre-ordered that back in like, probably February. I don't know when I heard about it, but... I mean, I get it. You know, if you pre-order something that far back, it's going to take a while before it actually shows up. Yes, obviously. But then why announce it that fucking early is my thing. If you don't plan on releasing it right now, like, or not right now, but soon-ish, and then they make it seem like it's a big fucking deal. They're like, oh, yep, you better get it, because if you don't get it right now, there's no supplies anymore. Fuck you. Game, can you tell me what the fuck I'm doing wrong? Because I'm not understanding what you're putting down, buddy. I don't seem to get it at all. Like, I know I'm supposed to get in there. I'm supposed to turn some shit off or something, but these assholes are not help. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to talk to that guy, aren't I? Or not. I don't know. I don't know why he's... I don't know. I don't know. I don't... Goddamn no. I went through, I did the whole Zony thing. What did I do wrong? Unless this bridge is now finally active, which, no, it's not. We have to destroy this, I think, in order to do that. Some invisible boxes there. I can't get through there. The map doesn't help me much, because it doesn't really tell me shit. Barely tells me whether or not I've done anything or not. I guess I probably should have listened to what the people were talking about. And then if I take this ride rail, it's just going to send me back to the zoning area. So either I didn't have to do all... I don't know. I'll try it again. I'm confused. I don't remember where I'm supposed to be going right now. And like I said, I'm completely brain dead right today. I'm having trouble thinking, man. I'm having a lot of trouble thinking. Whoa, mama. Like, you would think that this would be the way to go, because the only direction I've been able to go into was this. Well, we never went through that door, did we? Oh. Yeah, that's probably it. Oh. Fuck you, I didn't notice that. Oops. Okay, to be fair, that's my fault for not putting two and together and forgetting that it was there. Yeah, I think I need to get my brain checked out. Or again, at least get something in my... Wake the fuck up. Because holy hell, yeah. And shave. I look good with a little bit of scruff. But I prefer having my face shaved because it's annoying. I can feel it. It itches all the time. What's really annoying is my dad's always talking about, like, you should grow a beard out because I want to see you with a beard. And, like, I don't fucking want one. Plus, if I grow out a beard, I'll look exactly like my actual father. My biological father. And I would rather do anything I possibly can to not do that. It's unfortunate that I carry his DNA, but not much I can do about that. Not much I can do about that. It's too late. Unless I had a time machine, but I wouldn't even do that anyway. God, I can't see shit for dick because all these goddamn balls and this fucking PS3 blew up. Yeah, oil. Oh my fucking cock. What the fuck do you want? Shut the hell up. I didn't want to ask him what he's doing. I want him to shut the fuck up so I can move on. I can't skip this. I cannot skip it. I'm stuck. You hear that? I'm genuinely stuck. Ugh, fine. I'll go plant some vines. The fungoid on Jennifer. And then you put it with water. Right? Oh yeah, but it takes forever to grow, though. Yep. And this is the time aspect of the game. Did you forget that this game was about time? Well, of course you would forget it's about time. Because that's Crash 4, silly. I might have to exhaust his dialogue, I'm not sure. I don't think you do, though. There's no point. And I assume that I can probably find the other planters without having him tell me where they're at. I would hope. I mean, they're right here, for one. Let's get this bad baby upgraded real quick. And well, I guess we'll call it an episode, because it's already... Yep, that one's done. So it went from the Constructo Pistol to the Mega Constructo Pistol. What a classic title for a classic weapon. It went from being a regular blaster to Mega. Remember that back in like Ratchet 2 when they would do that? Yeah, and this game does it too. Unfortunately. I'm not the biggest fan of that naming scheme. Like, oh, now it's just bigger. Now it's just bigger thing. I liked it when it was like, oh. Or like the Dynamo of Destruction. Instead of just being the Dynamo. I'm fine with that, because at least it adds. Well, so does Mega. I feel like Mega's just like a cheap cop-out, but I think they only did that for the Constructo stuff, though, to be fair. I'm just kind of like, you know, the Pyros that are turning into, like, the Incinerator or something. Like, I like aspects like that. We'll have to wait a few years for the... Yeah, for the vines. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can do, because there's obviously that last green dot, so it would be over here. Don't worry, I didn't forget about this being over here. I just was sticking around. Yeah, we might as well finish this off real quick and then call an episode there instead. Just to get it done and over with. Has it already been 45 minutes, though? That's impossible. Okay. Hop into the future real quick. And we'll be done. I kept saying that for everything. Yeah, I know. I kept saying that the entire time. Like, oh, fuck me. Okay, you know what? Hang on. Yeah, that'll be it for this. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you all next time. So, as always, take care, everybody.